Yo, it's me, it's the SCOTT. And it's time for the final review of the night. The 1980 slasher film, Prom Night, starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Leslie Nielsen. Yes. And it tells the story of a group of kids, when they were kids. One of them was accidentally killed, and somebody witnessed it. And now this person, years later, has come seeking revenge. So, and he's murdering each one of them one by one. Each of them that were involved. So like I said, that's where it's incident when they were all 11 years old. It was Jamie Lee Curtis' sister in this movie. She accidentally died due to a prank caused by these mean kids. And now, years later, somebody, you see a shadow. Somebody was there and witnessed the murder. And now, or the death, whatever. And now, years later, this person has donned a mask and put on a mask and is now trying to kill each one of them. Now, I still don't see how people, this is my second time watching this, and we're watching this, I still don't get how people hate the remake over this one. How they say this one is better than the remake. Maybe it's because my kind of movies are the, late 90s, early 2000s type films. Maybe that's what I'm used to. But this film just, it doesn't seem like, it seems like your typical slasher film. And I'm sorry, but not a very well done one, to be honest. So, of course, spoilers. So thing has this killer going after people responsible for someone's death, this little girl's death. And throughout the film, you see this janitor, and he is the biggest fucking red herring in this film. And it's so fucking obvious. They show him that he's around all the time. So, he's always lurking around. He's the one who saw them. Yeah. But why didn't he do something then? Like, call the police or something. Obviously, he wouldn't try to kill a bunch of fucking kids. So he would kind of wait till they were grown up. To when they were 30-year-olds playing teenagers. So for Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she was like 20, 21 here. But, there's an actress. She plays one of the mean girl, one of the antagonists here. Her boyfriend is the main non-killer antagonist, the bully, who bullies Jamie Lee Curtis' brother. And it's obvious she's like 30, 35, something like that. She's like in her 30s or late 20s, early 30s, something like that. She has to be. She does not look like a teenager. And I'm sorry, it's just easier nowadays to find early 20s, people in their early 20s look like they're still teenagers, other than back then hiring people who, I'm sorry, it's just, and like I said, they try to make you believe that the janitor is the killer, but it's not, because they shove him in your face so much, you're like, it's too obvious, it can't be him. So, unless that was a tactic, then you have him as the killer and be like, what was going on here? So, spoiler alert, the killer is revealed to be Jamie Lee Curtis' brother, getting revenge for their sister's death. He ends up dead at the end of the film too, but that's what it ends up being. And yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. He would want revenge for the sister's death. The only problem is, if you are keen to, catch on to the red herring and say, oh, it can't be the janitor because they keep showing it, then only two viable, three viable suspects are present. Leslie Nielsen, which is the father of Jamie Lee Curtis, and the brother, Jamie Lee Curtis, or the brother. And if you look at the way they show the killer, Leslie Nielsen's a little doughy, so he couldn't be the killer because the way they show him is a skinny dude. Although could be a stuntman. And it's a dude, so it can't be Jamie Lee Curtis. Who does that leave? The brother. And, yeah. Some of the kills are kind of cool. Like, he cuts off the bully's head. And there's some other decent ones. I just think that it's your standard revenge flick, really. But I think I just like the story from the remake better. I'm just saying, it's a cheesy 80s slasher at the beginning of the cheesy 80s slasher stage of stuff. And I don't find it to be anything special, to be honest. Jamie Lee Curtis is alright. Although, it's early Jamie Lee Curtis. Like Halloween 2. She was great in The Fog, which came out the same year, which shows you that Jamie Lee Curtis was kind of busy around this time. So, maybe that's why she was in a coma in Halloween 2, filming her scenes there. And here she does some stuff, and you get a scene where she's standing there with her, she's got her shirt unbuttoned, and you can see her bra and stuff. And she's going like this, looking around, But this movie's nothing special. I don't get why people hold this film in such high regard. I really don't. Maybe it's not my cup of tea. But I've given it 2 watches now. I still don't find anything spectacular about it. I'm going to give it I'll give it a 5. I'll say it's decent. It's decently made, but it's nothing special. Give it a 5. So what are your thoughts on Prom Night? Everything is alright. That's the best thing about this, is that song. That they play forever. Just saying. There's a mazillion dance scenes. This movie is ridiculously padded. I'm just saying. Gets a 5. So what are your thoughts on Prom Night? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one.